It's me, Mario!
What is up, everybody? Hello, welcome back to the stream. Still getting some things set up as we fade out Mario 64 music. No, game is not an auto-scroller, unfortunately. That would be really weird. I mean, technically, though, you can speedrun anything, so yeah. But, so I decided, why not do double switch? Just basically beat the game on stream, which I've done before, but do it again so I can also record the in memoriam video and put that up on YouTube, because nobody else has done that yet, surprisingly enough. And let's see, I'm plugging in some headphones. Okay, that's still there. Lower it down because this game's kind of loud. We'll do that. So, and then figured, like, well, you know what the heck, let's see what takes to really kind of speedrun this game. There was actually someone who did it on the Sega CD version, and yeah, so we're going to try the 25th Anniversary Edition. Like I said, every version is different for the speed, for how things load up, but we'll see how it goes. So, of course, welcome Ronnie and Hold Your Fire and anybody else lurking right now. Let's switch over to Scene. I have it all set up. I tried to get this configured to use my Saturn USB controller, and Steam does not like that controller whatsoever. It's like, if you can remap all the buttons, but as soon as you start putting in like the D-pad stuff, it freaks out. So you program like up, left, then you hit right, and then up will disappear. Then you put down, then all three buttons will disappear. It's like, what the hell is going on? So I tried it through X input as well. Still doesn't like it. So for whatever reason, those Retrobit Sega Saturn controllers, it does not like it. Yep, 3 different fonts. Let's get the sound back up. Have it muted because I'm doing this constantly. And whenever you click out of the game on this one, the sound stops. So hopefully this is okay. So the neat thing here about this version of the game is you do have a theater mode. So you can see all sorts of fun stuff, like you can actually watch the band performance in full without having to worry about the power getting shut off on you. Which also led to me noticing something kind of funny, is that the drummer, basically, it's like the music starts up, you can hear like the drumming noises like going through the toms, and the drummer isn't sitting there, so you'll see in a second. Yeah, it's like, hasn't even sat down yet. It's like, sure, let's just start having the drums go. Should we do another take? No, just keep going. No one's gonna notice. It's a Sega CD game. This is gonna be reduced down to like 16 colors anyway. Oh no! But yeah, so if you see a scene during the game, it unlocks here for you to watch later at any time. Like if you trap Eddie.
Hey, what's up? You've been talking to Lyle again, haven't you? Look, don't believe anything he says, all right? Do you know why he hates me?
Into the furnace! Enjoy your third-degree burns. Yeah, I know, it's weird to see it like so like clean. It's amazing. Throws me off too, and I've been playing this for months now. So let's see, interface. I guess we'll keep it as modern. Like I said, I like the Saturn, but I can't see the color for what's selected. So I guess we'll stick with modern then. You forgot to add IGN. Needs more Polysure, 3 out of 10. Too many switches, not enough double. 7.2 out of 10. IGN.
Hey. Hi. My name is Eddie.
It could have been worse. Instead of Pauly Shore, it could have been Andy
This is my
Dick.
building. And since the neighborhood really sucks, I've built all these traps and security systems to protect the people who live here. The problem is some bonehead locked me in the basement and cut off my controls. But they forgot about the phone lines, which is how I got you in. Now you can protect the tenants and get me out of here.
Yes, needs more John Lovitz playing the critic.
Friends, right?
It stinks.
Anyway, I designed the whole system. Now this is the lobby. That's Elizabeth. She's the manager.
I would still like to get the PC version of this, but no one sells it ever on eBay.
Traps and triggers for each room by pressing the start button. Oh yeah, to get me out of here, you got to get the number from each of these power boxes. Now they flash on when.
Now the crazy thing is that the video's been remastered. Oops, I accidentally hit a button. So the video's been remastered, as we can clearly see. It's taken from the master tapes, but the audio is still really rough. At certain places, it's still super compressed. I guess there wasn't a way to fix that.
Eddie, there's someone in my apartment. Stay here and...
Actually, speaking of Andy Dick, he actually just got knocked out the other night. He was in LA performing at some club, quote unquote, performing in air quotes, and some drunk guy just walked up to him and just like knocked him out. Like he came to like 15 minutes later, his eyes were still rolling back in his head. He thought it was in Los Angeles. He was actually, I think, in Mississippi or something. Yeah, it's like, well, I guess the Hartman curse was going for him. Hartman hex, as he said before John Lovitz beat his ass into the ground.
This package came for you. At least I think it's for you. Your kind of thing, Phoebe.
Thank you, Mrs. Edward.
Elizabeth, girls. Call me Libby.
Take this guy's punch.
If this statue is what
Look at the old Macintosh. Good lord.
that was just the beginning.
Too late. Put him in a coffin.
Lionel Atwater Edward, an American, back in 1912.
Wow, it looks a lot like this building.
So I would love to have the American Laser games actually cleaned up, because it looked better than this. I mean, they looked really good, I remember, for, you know, because it was Laserdisc games, is what they were. Nope, missed them still. Missing everybody now.
Yeah, we're looking for Brutus.
I don't believe I know him, Mr. Brutus.
Actually, I did that once. Didn't do Supreme Warrior. I have that downloaded now.
Perhaps the name is familiar.
I said I should just rip that ISO. Actually, no, Supreme Warrior is actually... Let me take a look. Yeah, Supreme Warrior is actually one I have. I couldn't remember... I must have replaced it. Because I think that was originally destroyed about 12 years ago in my basement flood I had back in Michigan. But I'm taking a look over to the left, and it looks like I have a copy of it, so I guess I replaced it. But I did Mad Dog McCree 1 and 2, Who Shot Johnny Rock. The only one that would work, I tried a 3DO version, it just wouldn't run right. But I had to do the Sega CD version, and good God, that is blurry.
I have met him at some point. Oh yes, now I know the gentleman you fellas are looking for.
Supreme Warrior is impossible. I never got that one to... I never could figure that game out. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go investigate things in the basement. The Sega CD was a neat concept, but it was just, you know, too soon for it. 16 colors and everything else just didn't work right. Laserdisc was really neat. I thought it was a pretty cool thing, but it's just... You know, it was just too costly, really. Yeah, she's a lamp. Going for the power box. I remember a lot of schools having Laserdiscs, though. It's FA. You can trap them here, but then you get yelled at. I think he's window. Yep, he's a window.
I'm gonna believe there's gold.
My father laid bricks on this building.
So,
I do every day.
Hey, what's that?
Maybe you want to buy yourself some time, so I don't blow your face all over this room. You know what, Brutus? Time's up.
You tell Luigi and Mario their days are numbered.
He's been in lots of different things. I just can't think of him off the top of my head. And this should be the file number. Here we go. Hey man, your hat is important, especially when you're like this, you know, mobster wannabe. That's your identity. Without your hat, you are nothing. Thank you. Please die.
Ah! Great! Great! You got the code number, great! Oh, you're good. You're very, very good. I'm out of here. All right, let me level with you. I'll tell you what's really going on around here. I think there's a killer in the building, and I think I know who it is, and I'm gonna nail the sucker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the basement camera on for you. Keep an eye on my place. Don't let nobody knows around here. Code numbers.
The code numbers.
You handsome devil, you. Surprise! How'd you get out? My little helper. Eddie?
That guy is usually really hard to get in the Sega CD version. The timing for that has to be broken. No, I don't think I've ever gotten him on Sega CD. Saturn it was a little bit easier, but this one it's super easy.
You're gonna get it. You got it. Well, we'll see about that. The old man just doesn't get it, does he?
No scroll here, boys, but I may have a key.
Your father. Society. We are here on.
Nope, not the mummy. This guy's gonna be a teeter-totter.
Oh, come on in. Hey, you know what? Stand over there. I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story?
On the Edward Arms.
Ah, it's Fan. That's another one I rarely get. Wait, someone's in the basement?
Stay with me. I'm going to the basement.
They're all creeps. Or do you mean Corey Haim? Also, what's up, T. Wallace? Let's give him the love mummy. Let's kill this guy again, his sixth identical twin.
They saw the statue. They're after us. I'm calling the police.
Okay.
I'm high on my toenail fumes.
Excuse me, sir, but your life may be in imminent danger. You don't understand.
Yes, I saw it looks like you were trying to do Skies of Arcadia, but I didn't see if you were getting it to work right or not.
All over this building.
Yeah, sure.
Watch out for this one.
Use a window. Teeter-totter.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Yeah, you are late.
The Fan rarely see this one. He's okay!
With here. Come with me. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay, they're fine so far.
No, not there. Over here, quick. Check this out.
Gotta save the band.
as it seems. It is actually just a function of his own insecurity. Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
I just saw a man get murdered.
But it's a good thing it works.
Yeah, you have to save the band or it's game over.
That's good, Jeff. That's really good. Who are you supposed to be, Ramses? No, Tatlos? Jeff? Come on, Jeff, you're scaring me.
Now, I know you think Eddie's your friend. Lately. And he's gonna... Use this.
Nope, wrong one. Wrong positioning. Okay, so this one... I need to save Brutus. I screwed this one up. She jumps around, she takes a long way.
Well, well, there you are. What we got here is another one of Eddie's secret out.
His window. Missed her. Take a drink. I said Act 2 is the longest one to survive through. There's just... it's so long. I think pretty soon Eddie's gonna show up in the basement. And you gotta be quick to get him, because he just like, he shows up and it's like, oh, okay, and that's it.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me, ma'am, there's something...
Where's your underwear drawer? I mean, hi. I'm Eddie's father.
He told me his father was dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the best new artist.
Eddie's been cooped up in here a long time, you know.
Yep.
Healthy.
And it's just, FMV games are quite a lot. I mean, it's almost like an hour's worth of video or something like that, just for all the things all added up together.
There's something.
My God, it's not a joke. It's dangerous.
Oh man, just barely got that deactivated. I didn't know which one it was gonna be. That was also game over.
Here we go.
I hang out here. I don't want to be alone in my apartment.
Then we can have the sex. Miss Tim. Got her though.
Eddie doesn't know about.
It was.
Built this trap myself.
You've been talking to Lyle again, haven't you? What he says, all right? Do you know why he hates me?
Oh, crap.
I'll tell you why he hates
Game
me.
over.
He hates me because he's my father. That's why he hates me. He's my dad.
I was just doing the elevator one. I forgot about conveyor belt, where that position was. And that timing for that is super strict in this version. Like, you have to, like, see that phone box and then get right over to here and arm the correct trap. So as I said, like, second act takes a long time. I think there's only about maybe 2 more minutes after that. Then it would have been, you know, it would have been fine. We'll move on to Act 3. Well, it's not a speedrun yet. I still just gotta go through and kind of learn the game again. And we're back with Act 2. Oh boy. So Act 3 is very short, just like Act 1. He's a lamp.
Hey, why don't you just shut up, okay? And why don't you just get the hell out of our lives?
They don't hire the smartest people for their organization.
Get it. You got it?
Well, we'll see about that.
The old man just doesn't get it, does he?
That guy was really selling it, though. I'll give him that.
But I may have a key.
Your father was a member of our secret.
He's a teeter-totter. He's going to put his foot over the coffin, but not actually step on it. Now listen to the grunge, man.
There, I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story? What story?
The one I'm doing on the Edward Arms.
Wait, who's down here? Okay, just the punch guy. Still got him.
Stay with me. I'm going to the basement.
Power box.
Eddie's electronic world is apparently deserted. What is...
Excuse
And who's operating the controls?
It's my mysterious stalker. Remember when stalking used to be called having a secret admirer?
out all over this building.
Yeah.
Watch out for this one.
I'm late, guys.
Yeah, you are late. Screwing off.
Screwing off? No, just screwing.
Just before the record guy gets here. Let's go.
It breaks. Just dumps it and smashes on the bottom.
No. No.
Sammy Hamlin from Zoo Records. You have 3 minutes.
Excellent.
But we're like Tool, we play 12-minute songs.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, give a countdown for the wrong tempo. Good way to start.
Emergency situation we're dealing with here. No, not there. Over here, please.
Closer to the kill zone.
Check this out.
Well, Tool's new album is 7 tracks. And it's like 85 minutes, so the majority of their songs are 11 to... just about 11 to 10 minutes, 11 to 12 minutes. Which is crazy. But it's Tool, so can't be that surprised.
Seems. Eddie's so-called security system is actually just a perverse extension of his
That's why
own
you say This
security.
Island Earth, I'm thinking of this terrible 1950s movie.
That's pretty good.
This Island Earth can be yours and more! "56-minute track, good god. The longest one I've heard was Indiga Davida.
That's good, Jeff. That's really good. Who are you supposed to be, Ramses? No, Tatmos? Jeff?
Yes,
Come on, Jeff, you're scaring
the
me.
new the hymnal In the Garden of Eden by Iron Butterfly.
You think Eddie's your friend, but he's been flipping out. Down here. And when he does, use this.
This guy's a teeter-totter.
Now what we got here is another one of Eddie's secret alcove traps. Control of this baby.
Coffin. It's a lamp, but he's hard to get.
Doing here?
Excuse me, ma'am, there's something I need to tell you.
So they teach you to trap Lyle the handyman in the first act, but if you do it in the second one, he doesn't unlock things for you anymore. Like, you miss the trap in that room, that's instant game over because you can't defuse it. This game will trick you like that at first if you've never played it before. I said, Eddie's my son! I'm sorry, I didn't realize you're deaf!
Healthy. Well,
I just keep staring at your chest when I'm supposed to be looking in your eyes. I'm sorry, I'm old and lonely.
Look out!
What's up?
My guy, it's not a joke. It's dangerous.
Hey. Come on, man. Chill out, chill out. Here we go.
She takes a roundabout way. Missed you.
Can't, ma'am.
Missed him.
built this trap myself to keep Eddie away from the phone line.
Don't believe.
Alright, got the right one armed this time. Okay.
Do you know why he hates?
If Eddie gets to those phone lines, you're history.
Yeah, so I was thinking, like, he's not looking at the right camera, but we don't have enough money to keep doing... I mean, this is double switch, not double take, so one take and done.
I mean, really great. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah! I thought I was a goner, didn't you? No, you ought to come over sometime and we'll get together.
Yeah, that glitched. It's like in this version, you pretty much have to wait for him to grab it with his hands and then hit him with it.
Phoebe, what are you doing? Yeah, Edward Arms, and I think it's going to be my first break. Let me show you something.
Or me.
Lionel Atwater Edward built this building.
I don't think there's anything in... No, just a fan trap.
Because of this statue. He was buried with it.
If this is real,
Wait a second. That ties in with all the rumors about treasure in this building.
Oh, you think you've won, huh? Huh? Do you? Huh? I think you just take control of my building, my traps? Forget about it. No one's got to leave this building alive. No one.
Meanwhile, in another room... There's a teeter-totter. He's going to fake out for the coffin. He's going to put his foot over and... Oh, nope. And now you know why. I think pretty soon it should be switching over to Act 3. There we go. So this is Act 3. This is the final act of the game. No more long Act 2, but I can't remember a whole lot of this. But, well, I'm going to let you guys know what I'm going to do here. So I beat the game. I'm actually going to start a offline recording. So that way I have a higher quality version to put up on YouTube later. And also be muting my microphone too. So we can see the end video and everything in full. So I can put it online because nobody's done that yet. So that's the plan. So if you suddenly, like if I beat the game, you suddenly hear me go quiet or the audio cut out for a second, you know exactly what it is. What's going on.
Eddie, people are talking.
Talking what, Ma?
Yeah, there's a power box like right away.
I get over all this.
I can't leave here without Laura! Yes, you can.
Eddie, he's devoted to you.
Well, believe what you want, but we're out of here.
Eddie can be a little strange at times, but deep down, he's a good boy. You're being very ungrateful.
You don't have to trap Eddie here, but you can do it if you want to. There's like, they still get away regardless. Ah, crap. I was thinking I had to, like, deactivate the trap.
One down. One to go.
But at least we're on Act 3, so it's not that huge of a, you know, of a going back to start over, so that's good. You'll hear me go quiet by the pure absence of sound. When you hear nothing except for your own voice and breathing, or whatever happens to be happening near you, you'll know. Or you've just suddenly been stricken with deafness and I'm sorry, I really can't do anything for you.
Eddie, people are talking.
Talking what, Ma?
Well, it's like the classic thing, if you can't hear me, just say something. Huh?
Girls stole the statue, the one Grandpa was buried with.
The grave diggers. Still got him. Missed the punch.
Laura! Yes, you can.
What's the fuss, girls?
Eddie's trying to kill us!
Jinx! Teeter-totter.
Eddie can be a little strange. Good boy. You're being very ungrateful.
You don't understand.
Debbie Harry, why? I used to like your music. How could you? Smash his head! I'm guessing you listened to Maria when it came out, just because it's just right around that time frame. I mean, you know, it's Maria. You gotta see her.
I should have done this a long time ago.
Wait a minute, won't this cut the controls? Oh god!
Mr. Brown, it's Alexander Smith. Alexander Smith, I spoke to you earlier this week about the story I was doing on the Edward Arms. Well, sir, it's broken. On it.
I'm gonna have to cut this a bit short.
Let's go.
Get off of me.
You think I've gone crazy, don't you?
Your hair smells nice. I watch you sleep.
Don't look behind you.
And it's like I'm missing everybody. It's like I want to make sure I get him so I don't get a game over at this point.
If we get out of this together, you're on page 1.
Well, he's also dead, so we'll give him that.
You think I'm stupid?
Yes.
I designed the system. Me.
This is almost the end of the game. I think it's hands. This guy's going for the power box. No, the phone.
Hey! Hello? Can we go now?
I'm pretty sure I did. And it still happened.
What are you doing? He's following us. We need a gun.
Gun ain't gonna help you in this place. I just seen a mummy.
Why do you have a blueprint for the treasury of Isaacs?
This ain't no treasury of Isaacs. It's my father's blueprint of this building.
That's it. And somehow this must be the key.
Watch out, girl!
This should be the end of the game right here, I believe. Well, no, because you'll see the UI disappear. Yep. Game over.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Eddie, you have caused big trouble for everybody in this building. What do you think we ought to do with him?
Nail him!
Mom! Mommy!
Wait a minute. I believe you have something that belongs to me.
gigantic vault.
Father hid the treasure here in the building, but he never told me the statue was the key. Eddie figured it out.
I love you, Elizabeth.
But darling, do we really have to keep Eddie locked up in the basement?
I need your help.
Seen your face in a movie, and I'm crying at the moon, and I call that tunnel vision. I'm scratching for the truth, and I call that tunnel vision. Yeah, switch to tunnel vision.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people are in this game who are now dead. It's like surprising amount. Alright, yeah, so 25th anniversary. Yeehaw. I mean, that's like the insanity. In order to unlock the bonus content, which I've heard is just like, it's a video on how to, like, how they made it. You have to get an A ranking or A plus ranking. I think it's just an A ranking. And by getting that, only 1 or 2 people can get away. You have to trap everybody. So, I mean, you got to move around like super speed and catch everyone in between. You know, it's pretty much damn near impossible. I only saw 2 people online who actually did it. They actually posted up on the people who ported this Screaming Villains Twitter. It's like the only 2 people I'd ever seen. So I was like, are you guys going to unlock this so everyone can see what it's like, the fans of this game? Because I bought a physical copy of this game through Limited Run Games. It's like, I have Saturn version, I have the Japanese Sega CD version, I have the physical PlayStation 4 version, Steam. Kind of a fan, it'd be nice to see that video. Yeah, pretty much, it's crazy. So let's see... Does this have the ending? Yeah, this has the... No, this is... different things. I wonder what this scene was.
Good afternoon, girls. This package came for you. At least I think it's for you. The label was quite unreadable. Some kind of an Egyptian statue. Seems like your kind of thing, Phoebe.
Thank you, Mrs. Edward.
Elizabeth, girls. Call me Libby.
To normally get interrupted in that scene, and...
How'd you get in?
We are the members of the Society of the Scroll and Key, madam.
There's no scroll here, boys, but I may have a key.
Your father was a member of our secret society. We are here on behalf of his legacy.
This may be the most important find of the decade if it's real.
There it is. The statue.
Get them! There are many ways into paradise.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I don't locksmith, yeah. I think this is the one where you trap them. I think. We'll see. It should be.
How'd you get in?
We are the members of the Society of the Scroll.
How'd you get in? There's a front door. It's a
There's no
public
scroll
building.
here, boys, but I may have a key.
Your father was a member of our secret society. We are here on
Are you the
behalf
key
of his
master?
legacy.
This may be the most important find of the decade if it's real.
There it is. The statue.
Get them!
Yep.
There are many ways into paradise.
That just doesn't phase him at all. It's like, okay. This place clearly has booby traps. Maybe we should avoid all these painted tiles. Nah.
I'm here to audition the band.
I'm a singer. Torch songs, mostly.
Good for you. Maybe next time, babe.
Oh, that's great. That's funny. I've actually never seen that one in full because you get cut off with a power. I think it's a. I think it's another one where there's a power supply cut. It's our intro when Corey Haim's telling you about the place. And I remember there being a scene here. I saw it on YouTube. It's like she starts doing yoga. It might be in this first part. We'll see. We'll take a look at it. And she like puts her legs into like a lotus pose or something like that. And then like she sees like one of the mobsters walk around. That's what makes her kind of crawl away and then get up and say, "Hey, Eddie, something's here. Like somebody's in my apartment. I'm gonna go check it out." But I don't think it's in the game, but I saw it on YouTube, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think it's in here.
Eddie, there's someone in my apartment.
Yeah, because that's where she gets up and runs over to. Let me find this real quick. I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. It's not there. I wonder what happened to it. I thought I had it saved. Let's see. There's a guy who has like the bonus content up there, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to remember. It was like a shorter video. May have been taken down, unfortunately. And if so, if that was the case, I'm gonna be really bummed out. Okay, so somebody did the Saturn version, made it into a quote-unquote movie. And there's a guy who did the bonus content, which is basically just like where we're at right now in the theater. He's just going through and showing you all the different videos. Yeah, this really bums me out. I don't see it anymore. I wonder if it got taken down or the person deleted it, because I mean, it was just like a little promo video for it. It wasn't like the 25th anniversary or anything else like that, so yeah, it's a bummer. That's right, because like she was trying to. Here we go. Found it. All right. Okay, so this is from Flash Filmworks. Apparently they were involved with this. Let me save it here so I can find it in the future. Okay, let's put on to desktop so you can see what I'm looking at. And that's about as loud as it's gonna go, so...
You gotta do something about that mob guy.
Okay, and 480p, the highest quality we go. Let's do it.
You gotta do something about that mob guy. I'm serious. He almost put me on the obit page. Relax.
Joey?
Eddie! There's someone in my apartment. Stay here and cover me while I check things out.
So it's a bummer that didn't get put into the game for whatever reason.
Come on in. Hey, you know what? Stand over there. I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story? What story?
I think this is the
one
version
I'm
where
doing on the
you
Edward
don't trap
Arms.
him, he gets really angry.
There's no way you're writing a story about this place, okay? Is that clear? You got that?
Hey! Phoebe, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll explain later. I have to get the statue out of the building now.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
I'm a reporter.
You are? For what magazine?
Well, I'm freelance. But I'm actually doing a story on the Edward Arms, and I think it's going to be my first break. Let me show you something.
Hey, man. You know, you're doing a really good job.
I'm only in your right ear.
Really great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! I thought I was a goner, didn't you? No, you ought to come over sometime and we'll get together. Maybe next time, sucker.
What's the fuss, girls?
Eddie's trying to kill us.
Eddie, he's devoted to you.
Yep, so available on Android and iPhone, and the guy was literally given 6 weeks to get it to work, which is why the portable versions of this game really don't work. So, yeah. And the reason why I know it took 6 weeks is I talked to the guy who programmed that version of the game. He told me straight off, he's like, yeah, I was given like no time to do it whatsoever. It's like, well, that explains it. Alright. I get to see some extra content. Oh, you can trap her. That would be interesting. That's where she gets trapped up, so let's see what else we can put in.
Eddie, there's someone in my
In your what?
apartment.
Oh, okay.
Stay here and cover me while I check things
Hey, it worked. Okay. Let's do it again.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Eddie! Stay here and cover me while I check things out.
Maybe somebody doesn't want me writing this story. This could be just what I've
It's
been
interesting
waiting
they
for.
actually
This could
reversed the
be
shots for the game. I guess they kind of figured like, okay, well, the layout of the room doesn't make sense if it's where we have it in the game spot, so they basically just reversed everything. Because in the video we just watched, like you could see the door numbers and everything else was kind of like different. At least I could notice it because I'm a nerd who's played this game way too many times.
I think it's for you.
Alright, so should I trap the singer lady? The Egyptian sword swinger lady? In the band room? It's not gonna like do anything. It's basically I'm just gonna get yelled at for it, but it won't give me a game over at least. So let's do that.
The label was quite unreadable. Some kind of an Egyptian statue.
Actually, I did trap her from last time, so.
Seen your face in a movie, and I'm crying at the moon, and I call that tunnel vision, and I'm scratching for the truth, and I call that tunnel
Oh yeah, you mean the previous stream. The last stream I did.
You
Oh
let
no!
the suckers get to the power box. And now we're all cut off. All right. Are you sure you're ready for this? I mean, you gotta be quick. You gotta go where the action is and use the traps. That's what they're there for. There's an emergency.
Eddie!
Teeter-totter. Lamp. And too late. Actually, that guy was a mummy. Never mind, not a lamp. The action, yes. Your screen will not be able to contain the excitement of man sharpening pickaxe.
Got it?
This package came for you. At least I think it's for you.
I have Discord open. I'm like, what the heck is beeping? It's like, oh yeah, people are messaging in the Bayonetta Discord. Discord goes off. There we go. No more beeping. At least from that. Hey, there's a fog machine on that day. That's nice.
Eddie, man, come on! We were right in the middle of practicing our Egyptian song.
That was just the beginning.
Look, these guys are just rehearsing. You shouldn't have nailed her. Come on, get with it. This isn't a game, people.
It's real life. I'm actually killing these people.
Way.
Worth it. And I missed it. Alright, I gotta stop screwing around.
Hey.
Eddie, there's someone in my apartment. Stay here and cover me. Get things out.
Weird, you can actually see below the set there. That was kind of cool.
When I come back, I want you gone.
Never mind the obvious intrusion of privacy here that you have with a camera inside my apartment. I could, like, literally sue you for, like, all the money you have.
If this statue is what I think it is, that bug was just the beginning.
Ah, crap. I forgot about that. I don't know what's getting into me. It's like I beat the game once and I'm like, oh yeah, now I'm just totally forgetting everything.
Hey.
Shut up.
Eddie, there's someone in my apartment. Stay here and cover me while I check.
How are you in two places at once? He's got identical twins.
Good afternoon, girls. This package came for you. At least I think it's for you. The label was quite unreadable. Some kind of an Egyptian statue. Seems like your kind of thing, Phoebe. Thank
I want you gone. You spying on me?
That boy is getting
Oh, no. Boom. Yeah, all right. Good job. Good job. That should slow him down. Very nicely done.
We're looking for Brutus.
I don't believe I know him, Mr. Brutus. Well, perhaps the name is familiar. I may have met him at some point. Oh, yes. Now I know the gentleman you fellas are looking for. He's in room 232.
You gotta do something about that mob guy. I'm serious.
And I got an achievement for trapping people with the coffin.
Luigi?
2 weeks are up, my friend.
If only I could do a single pull-up.
You, Luigi. My father laid bricks on this building.
Yourself.
I do every day.
Why am I gonna make this up?
So I don't blow your face all over this room!
Yeah, but you can't act like an idiot.
Sure you can. We just saw.
Time's up.
You tell Luigi and Mario their days are numbered.
Well, but you let him run wild, too.
Last number I need.
Great, great. You got the code number, great.
Okay, so there's no way to skip this.
You're very, very good. I'm out of here.
So that would be a potential thing when speedrunning.
All right, let me level with you. I'll tell you what's really going on around here. I think there's a killer in the building, and I think I know who it is, and I'm gonna nail the sucker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch the basement camera on for you. Keep an eye on my place. Don't let nobody know
Who's me?
around here. Code numbers.
Oh, missed them both. Jeez.
Surprise! How'd you get out? My little helper. Eddie? Hey, why don't you just shut up, okay? To me, this place would be Crater City. Now, if you mess with me, you're gonna get it. You got it?
Well, we'll see about that.
The old man just doesn't get it, does he?
There's no scroll here, boys.
Excuse
but
me.
I may have a key.
This may be the most important find.
There it is. A statue.
Get them!
Wait, stand over there. I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story? What story?
The one I'm doing on the Edward Arms.
Okay, so Eddie does go towards your capture count.
Stay with me. I'm going to the basement.
Quentin Tarantino's favorite scene.
Don't forget, but when Jeff and I were down in the lobby, there were these,
Eddie's electronic world is apparently deserted. What is he up to here? And who's operating the controls?
Or me.
Watch out for this one.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Yeah, you are late. Screwing off.
Rehearse before the record guy gets here. Let's go! Answer it, come on!
No, nobody was injured, but just...
Hey, Hamlin from Zoo Records. You have 3 minutes.
Excellent. Have a seat, sir. Okay, guys, ready. 1, 2.
Everyone's favorite song, go! Discount Slash on bass guitar.
An emergency situation. Show you what I'm talking about. No, not there. Over here, please. Check this out.
And I call that tunnel vision. I'm scratching bone true. And I call that tunnel vision. Yeah.
The more time I spend on this story, how nothing is as it Eddie's so is actually just a perverse extension of his own insecurity. Wow, that's pretty good.
Candygram.
That's good, Jeff. That's really good. Who are you supposed to be, Ramses? No, Tutmos? Jeff? Come on, Jeff, you're scaring me.
Now, I know you think Eddie's your friend. Use this. Well, there you are.
Where is it?
Now, what we got?
Treasure.
Oh, traps. Roll this baby right on over to you.
It's a teeter-totter. I guess it didn't go off on that guy. Oh, I had an extra trap armed. That might be why. It's Mummy.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me, ma'am. There's something I need to tell you.
Man, you're pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Best New Artist Award, Jeff in the Screen!
He's not.
Jeff! Jeff, look out!
What's up?
My God, it's not a joke. It's dangerous.
Hey.
Oh, come on. And Jeff gets brutally murdered.
I figured I could count on you by now. I guess not.
Lame.
Surprise! How'd you get out? My little helper.
We'll see about that.
The old man just doesn't get it, does he?
How'd you get in? Here, boys, but I may have a key.
Of our secret society. We are here.
Statue.
Get them!
My hero, come on in. Hey, you know what? Stand over there. I want to get a picture of you for my story.
Story? What story?
The one I'm doing on the Edward Arms. Wait a second.
Quickly, changing around everywhere.
Stay with me. I'm going to the basement.
When Jeff and I... They're after us! I'm calling the police.
Okay, wait. Give me the statue.
Excuse me, sir, but your life may be in imminent danger.
I don't need you to tell me that, mister.
You don't understand.
This should be a record producer.
Yeah, sure.
Watch out for this one.
In previous versions like Sega Saturn and Sega CD, as soon as you turn the screwdriver, like the trap is unlocked, and this one you have to wait for it to show up in your inventory before you switch the screen. So if you switch before then, you don't get the trap, which is kind of lame.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Yeah, you are late. Screwing off again, man.
Well, yeah, I know, but listen.
Too slow.
Go! Answer it, come on.
No, no, no.
Yes, sir.
I'm set.
Just Don't put me on hold again. No! Well, you know, don't bother to knock.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but this is an emergency situation. Over here, please. Check this out.
And I call that tunnel vision. I'm striking bolt true. And I call that tunnel vision.
More time I spend on this story. Eddie's so... He's actually just a perverse extension of his own insecurity. Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
I'm rolling on the second floor when I have to fall from like the 8th. It's like, yeah, you're not falling that far, buddy.
That's good, Jeff. That's really good. Who are you supposed to be, Ramses? No, Tatmos? Jeff? Come on, Jeff, you're scaring me.
Use this.
Oh, I see your twins over here.
Well, well. Hey.
Where is it?
Oh, that was too close. Crap. Got him.
Jeff! Jeff, look out!
What's up?
My guy It's not a joke. It's dangerous.
Okay, it's better work this time. What the hell? Okay, there we go. That is bizarre. It was trying to cut it off. Of course, this is kind of glitchy, so. Ah, crap. Game over.
Hey, wait a minute.
Can't, ma'am. People here are in grave danger.
Missed the trap, so we're gonna get a game over at least.
This is one that even Eddie doesn't know about.
I was gonna add one to the collection though, so.
Built this trap myself to keep Eddie away from the phone line.
Anything he says, all right? Do you know why he hates me?
Teeter-totter.
A really good job. I mean, really great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! Thought I was a goner, didn't you? No, you ought to come over sometime and we'll get together.
Phoebe, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I trapped Phoebe.
I'll explain later. I have to get the statue out of the building now.
No, bummer. It's like, oh, that'd be fun. Knock her right out the window.
What magazine?
Lionel Atwater Edward built this building. He was murdered because of this statue. He was buried with it.
If this is real, that statue originally guarded the treasury of Isaacs.
Wait. Ties in with all the rumors about treasure in this building. What's his...
You're losing control. Now I'm gonna take over.
There's actually outtakes that they have for this. I think it was on the Sega CD version it played once you beat the game. But it's like Arlie Ermy there is like, you know, you're finished. And he like slams it down, waits like beat. You asshole! It's like, oh, that's hilarious. Didn't make it into the game. It needed more Full Metal Jacket references and quotes for sure. Let's see. trying to see if I can find it real quick, but nope, I'm not. It was fun to see, though. It's just like, it was literally the Sega CD version, so it was really super low quality. What is this? Okay, deleted scene. Oh well, no biggie. So let's switch it up here. So just for a minute, I'm going to mute that. Get this going. Alright, so we're switching over to RetroArch real quick. Just real quick, I want to investigate something before I forget about it. So I'm switching over to this real fast. And that's the last of my whiskey. That makes me sad. Alright. Okay, so L2 speeds up. Nothing there. Yeah, so this is like what a speedrun of Fox Hunt would look like. Very disjointed. Should I need to go back there? Yeah, it's like a lot of like you have to like hit left, then R or L2 to skip the cutscene, and then up. Yeah, it is like so. That's what like joking like, oh yeah, I could like speedrun Fox Hunt. It's like I like this game, but this would be a nightmare to speedrun. Yeah, so as you can tell, that's what it would take. Technically, no one's done a speedrun of Fox Hunt, so I could theoretically do it. But as we know, if you've seen the stream before, which I'm sure you have, the final boss would be would be like the biggest problem. Because of just like how freaking random it was. Using save states and constantly reloading, it took about 15 minutes to finally get the right combination to beat the game. So, yeah, shoot the tubes, dog meat. I actually have that in 3DO. It actually looks a lot better. Yeah, Sewer Shark, wrong game, but that one I don't think you'd be able to speedrun, but I'm sure somebody has. I mean, there's almost a category for everything on speedrun.com. So speaking of that, I'm pulling that up right now. Double switch. Current world record I know is on a Sega CD. Pardon me. Literally only one person has done a run for this entire game. And it was Sega CD for 26 minutes and 25 seconds. So that's what I would be up against. Did anybody speedrun Sewer Shark? No one has speedrun Sewer Shark yet, so that would be another free world record too. Alright, so I'll leave it up to you guys right now. What would you like to see? Either more Double Switch or maybe Fox Hunt or any other FMV game or something? I'll leave it up to you guys' decision in chat to figure it out. What you would like to see. Been streaming for 2 hours, so it's been a while. It's a lot to ask you guys to sit through Double Switch for 2 hours at least already. Jeez. True, true. Space Pirates, we got Supreme Warrior, which I've not played in a long time and I'm terrible at, so it'd just be me failing repeatedly. Exactly, so that's all I was thinking, like, yeah, if I do a run for it, if I actually do a run, it would be recorded offline, which I don't think I'd be able to do right now. Supreme Warrior? Oh boy. Alright, so we'll put up the old technical difficulties here while I work on that real quick. Close that RetroArch. I think I need to unpack what I have. Okay, ISO and Q, perfect. Extract here. Let's update the title while we're at it so people don't think we're still doing double switch learning. FMV Insanity. Close that double switch real quick. We don't need that open anymore. Plop. There we go. Alright, so scene. So Sewer Shark and then Supreme Warrior. This should hopefully be the Q file. ISO, so this would be Q, that's what I want. And 3DO, let's rock it. It's been a while since I've actually played the actual game I owned, so I don't know if this is correct or not with the aspect ratio. It looks like it might not be. Shaw Brothers. Interesting. Yep, Shaw Brothers made like a crap ton of Kung Fu movies back in the day. "36 Chambers of Shaolin" and so forth. Yeah, Vivian Wu was a name at the time. I can't remember what she's been in, but I remember that being like a big thing, like, oh, they got her for this game. Hey, Nimix, what's up? You just missed all the 2 hours of double switch learning to eventually possibly do a speed run. Awesome. Hopefully that went well for you.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, choreographed by Yen Wu Ping, this is not.
Good, but not good enough.
Oh no, poorly animated lightning. I'm evil Betty.
Aged. And you, Fang Tu, ferocious as ever. More so. With a fierce group of warlords from across the world. I've come for the other half of this mask. The mask?
My obvious bald cap, which will be hidden in the Sega CD version.
Controls the world.
Like seriously, look at the monk. That's like a really bad bald cap.
Fang Tu, if I had it, wouldn't I give it to you? When the shadow comes full circle, if Kai has not delivered the mask, I'll put every human heart on a stake.
But I like steak.
I feed to my warlords. We've been waiting for you. I assume you brought the other half of the mask? Quickly, come with me.
Continuity editor not found. Passed from editor to editor in a desperate attempt to save this game.
Sit.
No, I said sit!
Time is short. Many
That's
lives are at
gross.
stake. We must attack Fan Tu and reclaim the mask before he attacks us. One problem. No, two problems. I am too old to fight. And Yu Qing, my best fighter, is too injured. That leaves you.
You, new guy. Sure, why not?
But first, you must fight each of Fan Tu's 3 wall dogs.
If you get past their bodyguards.
From each victory, you can get some special skills that you can turn against Fang Tu himself.
Not easy. We will help.
I will lead you where you need to go. Master Kai will be like a voice inside you teaching you how to fight. Listen to him.
You control our destiny. Earth, wind.
Yeah, fighting is something you need to be
fire.
shown directly, just not talked through. So, I'm gonna die.
Buried alive, only to dig out from the grave and take revenge. The Earth Warlord holds court at this inn. He's the slowest, but beware, the strongest of Fan 2's villains.
Have you come to drink, or have you come for sport?
Sport!
Well, no one's ever said that, so... I don't know what to do.
Try him! Show us your skill!
Okay, so I gotta figure out real quick what the buttons do. And I have no idea! Nothing's working! Stats. You've been hit a lot. Like, nothing is working at all. Like, at all. Like, nothing responded on that. Like, I got a kick once, but who knows what happened there.
What's wrong? Have your skills abandoned you?
Yes, they have. Give me a second to actually check to see if I have the manual for this. Let me take a look. Yeah. Alright. So I actually have the Supreme Warrior. It is a long box. Back when they used to do that type of thing. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Just an advertisement. That's not helpful. Take a look. And that's it. There's no manual for this game. I have an advertisement and the game discs, which come wrapped up in it, in the advertisement. Yeah, no manual for this, so that's going to be a little harder to do. So, this might be a very short one, at least. Yes. Used my very vaunted, talented, legendarily well-known face-to-foot and fist style. If you've never seen Kung Pao enter the fist, you really should change that. You should really correct that mistake in your life.
Fight like a warrior!
Okay, I found a block button. Found a punch. Yeah, landed a blow. Oh, never mind. So you have to hold the direction. So you have to hold the direction, then hit the button in order to like do a punch or a kick or a block, like left or right for block.
Block more.
Buster Rhymes got really buff.
You fail because you fight criticism. Listen better.
I failed because I had fought criticism? What?
Try him! Show us your skill!
No, wrong buttons. What's my C button in the simulator? I don't know. But either way, this is not working out well. Like I said, this game is just, it's ridiculous. Stupidly hard to play anyway when you normally, like I've tried throughout the years to try to play that game and it's just not, does not work. Let's do this instead. Little known fact, but yes, Sewer Shark did get ported to the 3DO.
Another crash and burn. First time, huh, rookie? Hey, listen, I hear they're putting you in with Ghost today. Now that's my main man. Greatest co-pilot to ever shoot the tubes. Give him your best stuff, and he'll keep you flying. Maybe all the way to Solar City, huh?
Pilot Valgo to launch Bay 7. Valgo to launch Bay 7.
Showtime. I'm Falco. You'll be hearing from me.
Welcome to the sewers, punk. The guy you're replacing, he had that same tough guy smirk on his face that you do. Till he hit the wall. They're out there now.
Yeah, apparently I've been confused about who Falco really is.
Ghost here. I always come back from
That was a bird from Star Fox? Wrong.
Let's go, rookie!
Why are you yelling at me?
Take a deep breath, rookie. Don't you love the smell of the sewers in the morning? They smell like victory.
That smells like fecal matter to me, sir.
This here's the whole hog. I took her apart and I put her back together again. No matter what they taught you up at Tot Rat, factory jobs ain't worth scrap. I got some stuff in her. It's not all strictly legal, but it just might keep you off the wall. Now until you earn a better one, your call sign, Dog Meat. All right, climb aboard, Dog Meat.
Departures from launch bays 5, 37, and 22.
When you wonder where FMVs get their bad reputation, this is the one.
Crash and burn. The sewer jockeys come and they go. But down here, this is the hole. I give you a name, a friend, a boss,
A lover.
and a reason to live. You're gonna owe me big, Dog Meat. And what's my payback?
I can't go. Come on, man.
1,000,000 pounds of tube steak. That's all you gotta deliver
tube
today,
steak.
hotshot. You nail this one run, and we got a one-way ticket to Solar City.
Launch window for ship Gamma 11 is now open. Proceed.
Maybe you're good enough, Dog Meat. Let's find out. I'm your backseat this trip, so don't screw up, huh? Hey, Catfish, transmit, you dirty little...
Whoa, I'm working real good now, Mr. Ghost. Oh my gosh, what is that ugly thing sitting in the pilot seat?
Catfish, pilot accident file, access. Run data, evaluate.
Oh, well, 12 pilots missing, 3 recoveries with extensive transmedial lobotometric... Oh, well, heck, they're dead. A complete cranial evacuation, it's a no-brainer, Mr. Ghost.
Something down there sucked their brains out. Coordinates.
Well, they were all down there in Sector 19.
That's where Falco's headed. We better keep in close touch with her today.
Well, I sure hope she stays out of Sector 19 and I school like
Hey,
that.
Catfish, come on. Let's go kick a little ratigator butt, okay?
Did I see Bell Blasters? No. I have not.
Catfish needs a trip to Solar City worse than we do.
It's awful dark and scary down there, Mr. Ghost, and it smells terrible.
We are go for lunch. Okay, ignition on 3.
Why did they program a robot to smell?
Hey, relax. Pretend it's a game. Maybe it'll even be fun. Shoot the tubes, dog meat!
Catfish to Ghost, we got a target acquisition down here. Oh my gosh. It's Godzilla. The critter's at 6, 12, 3.
Don't think! If you think, you're dead! Encore! Looking good!
Okay, didn't let me turn that time, so we're gonna die!
Remember your jump data!
Trying to figure out, I thought B would let me turn, but I guess not?
Get this crate on track, Nickelneck!
We got some hungry critters bearing 9er, 3, 9er.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me turn. I'm not sure what's going on.
Wrong way! Right brain! Recharge! Coming up!
Oh, won't let me turn. Don't. Now, in the Sega CD version, which I do have, like you'd have to hold down the direction button like for turning, and then turn. But in this game, it seems like it sometimes reads it like I was trying to turn. It would let me do it sometimes, but not other times. So I'm not sure why that is.
We go again. Maybe you're good enough, dog meat. Find out. Freeway junctions coming up. Stay cool. Don't let them freak you out.
Catfish to whole hog. There's something breathing down here. Uh-oh. I'm ratigator bait! Ah! The critter's at 6, 3, 3.
Don't think! If you think, you're dead! Nav error! You're off course!
Okay, so you gotta hit the exact right time.
Remember your jump data! Get this crate on track, Nickelneck!
12, 3. Way to go, buddy! Recharge coming up!
It wouldn't let me turn again. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes it lets you turn, sometimes it just doesn't. That's kind of weird. Ah, here we go, Strahl. I haven't played this for a while. This is a kind of weird game. I played it once on the Sega Saturn on stream, but the 3DO version seems to be the better one because you don't have to, like, button mash nearly as hard. This will probably be the last game I play tonight. Takes a while to load. Here we go.
Media Entertainment. Strahl. Alex Hockfield is an ordinary young man who lives in a quiet and peaceful village. One day, he saves an old man who was nearly dying at the entrance to the village. This is the creator of the world, who disguises himself
That would have been better.
as an old man so that he can travel the world in secret. The creator noticed that Alex possessed the ability to become a world conqueror.
Oh, wait, all this is not in the Saturn version at all.
Following words. Thou may become king if ye choose. Dare ye. O child of mortal man, who dares defy the gods, endure our test. Within the 7 crystals is sealed the origin of all things.
Oh, the Chaos Emeralds probably would have made more sense than this. Not sure what button that is, so I'll die a couple times. Well, yeah, good luck knowing which one that is. Okay, so it's different than the one you jam on. Got it. Alright, now I know which one the sword button is. Yeah, this is a lot easier to button mash on than the Sega CD version, or the Sega Saturn version, I should say. Saturn version, you need like a turbo button just to barely make it. Sword button to jump. Go. People are starting to build houses on flat mountain surfaces in order to make a living. What does this have to do with anything you just saw right now, or the old man wizard? I have no idea. Listen, they added all this stuff in for the 3DO version, and it doesn't make sense at all.
Now chooseth thy...
So these button presses make no sense, like hit the sword button to run away. Hit up to turn right. Okay. Hit left for no reason. Okay. Windmills are being developed as a power supply for city. What is going on?
Now chooseth thy...
Yes, we don't need him attacking windmills or finding the ugliest woman in town to be his Dulcina. Yeah, last time I played this on stream was probably about a year ago. And it was on an Xbox 360 controller with the D-pad, so you can imagine what a nightmare that was. Hit up and it registers down. Oops. No checkpoints for me, nope. hot air balloon has been invented, which allows people to travel outside the city. Oh god, this hurts my brain to think about. Like, I have no idea what they were trying to do. It's like they try to take RPG elements and put it into this without explaining what's going on. Like I said, in the original Japanese version of this game, which I own for the Sega Saturn, as I mentioned, it's like none of this is in there. None of this is ever explained.
Now chooseth thy...
Bigger hot air balloons are used as major transportation.
Now chooseth thy...
Wind will become a major factor of their lives as more advanced windmills are made. Really don't tell Don Quixote or any of his... Well, actually, he never had any kids. I don't remember from the stories. Or they'd just be as schizophrenic as he was.
Now chooseth thy...
The space of illusion that is created by nightmares. Sure, let's do it. Fun, happy place with blown out colors and brightness. No means no. Gulliver's Travel, please don't sue us. Where will you be when the shrooms kick in? That's while he's just freaking out in the middle of a Wendy's parking lot. That's how it ends. No resolution, you just fall down. But hey, huge airships, open trade with neighboring cities. Also, what's up, Shinosugi? What's up? Good to see you again. Well played indeed.
Now chooseth thy
Unknown Soldier of Light, who is created by darkness. Wait, so he's Soldier of Light created by darkness? So is he good or bad? Friend or foe? It's Shin from Hokuto no Ken. And that was easy. Oh yeah, so I'm playing the 3DO version of Strahl, and as I've been saying multiple times before, I have it on Sega CD, or not Sega CD, the Sega Saturn. One of those Sega consoles I own. And this is a lot easier. I mean, the Sega Saturn, it's like you gotta have a turbo control to get past these button mashing parts. The timing is super strict too. Like if you don't press the button at just the right time, it's like instant game over. And architectural technology, as architectural technology advances, major skyscrapers are built.
Thou hast fared well. Only one crystal remains.
The Crystal of Light, it's low calories. Peach flavored. Man, I look good. I was gonna say, by the way, I wasn't controlling any of that. Bushin no Jutsu! And now, ActRaiser.
He failed to become king, yet was endowed with an immortal life and completed his mission as a priest.
What about all those things about building windmills and hot air balloons? I don't know, I'm just drunk as hell. That's it, that's the entire game. No explanation what's going on, what happened, why I had to build hot air balloons, and people in town like to trade with other countries. Supervised by, let's just be honest, nobody really. Continuity checker, what the hell is that? I can't remember if there's anything after the credits or not, so that's why I'm letting this roll through. I don't remember there being, but I could be wrong, which has been known to happen quite often on stream in front of all 5 people. Actually, I'll probably be gone, Nimix. Probably ending very soon. My back is actually just straight up murdering me today, so... Yeah, I don't think people worked hard on anything here, hold your fire. The Saturn version, yes. I mean, I remember the Saturn version being a lot more inputs. And like I said, the button matching was absolutely ridiculous. So apparently this was probably in the arcade first and said in 1985, so it was probably a Laserdisc game. I wonder if I still have that one. Where is it? And the music just randomly stops.
Media entertainment.
And strips over. Yes, I do. Interesting. Okay. Don't know if this is set up right, but we'll try this real quick. Let me exit out of RetroArch. Talk about like impossible FMV games. This is like one of the biggest ones. Alright, Mame. I hear ya. Here we go.
Cliffhanger, the game that keeps you on the edge of your toes. By controlling the joystick and the action button, you determine the fate of Cliff, a lovable outcast in his quest to rescue
Totally
one
not
beautiful,
Lupin.
breathtaking lady. But one mistake, and you've blown it. Will count. Rico strike the first blow. Will the princess be forced to marry someone she can't stand?
Totally not the movie Castle Caligostro.
Get stuck in a trap door for the rest of his life? Or will our inventive international hero leap to the rescue? Only to be
Oh yeah, it is.
around again.
This is Castle Caligostro, I think it was
Whether
called.
Cliff continues his fight to give hope to the helpless,
Yeah,
it's in
Caligostro.
your hands.
Which is really, really good movie. It was actually Hayao Miyazaki's first director debut in animation. But then, like when he formed Studio Ghibli, that was where he did Nausicaa, was his first film officially. But this is the first one he did. I don't think this is set up right. I'm not sure. Let me try to bring this up in the forefront.
Jump! Jump!
That's just if you die once. It's like, wow.
Jump! Jump!
Yep, so wrong action button. Apparently there's more than one. There is actually a way to dip switch, hanging the scene. You can turn that off so that way it doesn't keep doing it forever.
Jump!
Okay, so should have hints. Now let's say after first mistake. Yeah, so someone decided to, like I said, take Castle Caligostro and turn it into a Laserdisc game. It's restarting.
Cliffhanger, the game that keeps you on the.
I actually played this entire thing once on stream. It was had to have been last year.
Jump! 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 Jump!
Yeah, like I'm supposed to know I'm supposed to go left there. Now you see how insane this is? You explode for throwing money out of the car.
Oh no! Millions, trillions.
By the way, yeah, it's all counterfeit, as it just said. Alright, so that was a checkpoint.
She's gorgeous. She's in trouble. Think she needs help. Wow, she's gorgeous. She's in trouble. Think she needs help.
But yeah, you guys get you guys get it there, just how crazy this is. But actually, speaking of Casa Caligostro, it actually just got remastered in Japan. The Blu-ray, it's in 4K, and I have no idea if they're going to bring it out here in the States. I actually got to see it about 1 to 2 years ago in the theaters. They brought it out here in the States, which was really cool. But for now, as I mentioned here, we've reached pretty much the end of the stream. My back is screaming at me to stop, so I gotta lay down, figure out what to do for the rest of the night, maybe watch another stream or something, or a movie. I'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah, definitely thank everybody for showing up to the stream tonight. Hold Your Fire, Shio no Isagi, Nimix, Ronnie, I know he showed up there earlier, T. Wallace as well, and of course anybody else who lurked. Lurkers are always welcome in my stream. So I do tend to stream at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just type that into Google. It'll tell you for wherever you are in the world. You can also check me out on Twitter at Wursel555. So usually about a couple hours before I stream, I'll post up what I'm doing on there, like what I'll be playing. Or if I need to cancel for whatever reason, I'll put it there as well. Like if there's no stream or whatever, I have to change my mind. For now, unfortunately, the way my back is, it's getting worse, and I'm fighting with my insurance company to try to cover my last procedure so I can get my back fixed, because without that, it's like game over. With my back killing me the way it is, I really can't speedrun Bayonetta 2 right now. So basically, my streams are going to be mostly just retro affairs, more full motion video stuff, and other retro games. So that's what I'll be playing. So if you're hanging around for Bayonetta 2 speedruns, I apologize. It's probably going to be a little while before my back heals up to the point where I can do that again. But I definitely am looking to get back to doing that. So we'll be playing other games too. I do Ninja Gaiden Black and so forth. So definitely try to entertain as best as I can, as always. So thank you so much once again for hanging out. Do appreciate it, and hopefully see you guys next time.